Is this working? Alright, I think I'm live. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm live. Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen, if you see this. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of Go Battle League. Wait, is it that in my hours? Oh wow, it might be. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Let me make it evolve a steel type real quick. I guess I could have done electric as well. But this works. Let me move that a little closer. I don't have a shiny Magnemite in Go, but do I need it? Not necessarily. Oh, I forgot to update my score from last time. I've heard they might be getting rid of Quick Catch. I don't know how much. I just vaguely saw this. I have not been paying too much attention to stuff, I'm being honest. Aside the move update, which is interesting. To be honest, I've barely even paid attention to that. Like, yay! Got some XL candy. Oh, it is nice. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna jump into my first battle here in a second. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna do some Great League. I've not played since my last video, but there's a chance I might be able to hit veteran if I do well. I don't remember. I have no idea what my elo is at. Maybe 23 something. Oh my gosh, I'm facing Fallout Boy. Okay, so I get a superior lead. It's not too shabby. They're gonna throw aerial ace, but I'm gonna let it go through. Because I can take one at least. I'm gonna throw the foul play because they might not shield. Okay. Alright. I should be catching aerial ace here. Let's see if I did that right. Yep. Okay, in comes the Claudie. I'm just gonna throw straight Scalds here. Because there's a good chance they're not gonna shield. And if I get the attack debuff, that'd be really good. Alright, I actually do get the debuff. I think I'm just gonna let it go through. I'm gonna let Earthquake me. Okay, so they actually went for the bait move anyways. So that kinda... I'm gonna shield this time now. And then go for Scald. Because they'll force their shield at least. And then a no shield scenario will be good for me. But if they just let Claude go, that's probably okay as well. Because then I just retain switch. Okay, so they do end up just saving the shield, which is good for me. They're going to bring in Superior here. And I can get a lot of damage. I'm just going to let Tentacruel go. But that was really nice to get all that damage off here. So now I think I might actually bring in Cresselia. Shadow Cresselia, because I have Confusion. And I'm just going to farm it down. I'm not going to shield at all. Alright, yeah, I didn't think they could get to the move. And they must have a fighter in the back because they just quit. GG. The clothes on my character just keep getting more ridiculous. There's a good reason why it looks like that. Oh, I'm at 24, 21. I didn't even realize. Holy smokes. I could maybe hit veteran today if I do well. If I still hit legend somehow this season, even though I've barely played, that'd be crazy, but I don't know. Oh, I should have stayed in actually here. That was a little bit of a mistake, I think. Actually, this might be okay. I could have went for Thunder Punches, at least. I'm gonna shield once. Just because if I get the attack drop, it'll be a little better for me to tank these roll runs, since they're not stab anyways. Okay, I'm throwing the skull. Okay, they just take it, which is fine. Attack drop, that's perfect. Alright, I'm just gonna throw the Scald because they might not shield, thinking I'm just gonna throw Acid Spray. And if that's the case, then... Okay, they do shield. I'll let it go through though, because I should be able to take it. I think I can even live both throw runs at this point. No, I can't actually. I think I'm just gonna let it go and get energy on Scrafty, since that may have been... This might be a better idea. Save that shield. I'm gonna wait at the timer, even though I think I'm good anyways at this point. Now bring in Scrafty and just kind of farm it. They'll bring in Pidgeot. Okay, I can go for... It's Gust, it looks like, as well, so... Okay. Going for the Thunder Punch. A little bit of lag there. Honestly, I'm just gonna let it go through. And then I'm gonna insta-switch after. Okay, got Crescent. I have a feeling they're just gonna throw... Okay, they actually are saving energy. So they got Lickitung here. This could still be a good situation for me. I think Scrafty might have a higher attack stat than Pidgeot. So as long as I get to that Thunder Punch, I think I'm good. I'm just gonna let this go through too. A little close for comfort here. I could have actually thrown the Moon Blast too, unfortunately I didn't click that one. Yeah, this is kind of GG. They have enough energy for the double. Yeah, that's game. Well played. I should have stayed in at the start of the fight. That's kind of the mistake I made. Oh wait, actually they didn't have the energy. I thought they had it for sure, but I wasn't counting, to be honest. I realized it was Gust a little too late. I thought it was just Wing Attack. Wow. The fact I still won that is insane. I felt like I messed that up, because I could have just stayed in and threw Thunder Punch early on in the game, got a shield, or at least like did damage. And that would have been a better position to be in. Then I could have tried to catch a move on Tentacruel. I don't know, I got pretty lucky. Alright, let's see. Where are they leading? So they're leading Ninetales, so in this scenario, it might be Charm, so I'm just going to safe swap in Shadow Cresselia. Okay, so they bring in Cofagrigus. Yeah, shield, that's good for me. I'm just gonna let Crest go. Really no point. Okay, so I'm gonna wait out the timer here. And then... probably just bring back in Scrafty. I'm gonna try to generate some extra energy on this matchup, because I could take a Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball will still do a decent chunk, but I can take it at least. And I don't know, there's a really good chance they might actually just have like a hard counter to Tentacruel in the back line. So, I will commit 1 shield at least. Yeah, kind of bad alignment, but I just feel like more than likely they probably have something for Tentacruel here. Like once I switch, we'll see the counter. Oh, that's kind of interesting. But yeah, this is kind of like what I was saying. This feels like kind of like one of those algorithm situations. Unfortunately, this is just one of those scenarios where I pretty much like lose. Yeah. Very strange team. Yeah, I'm gonna back out of that one. GG's. Alrighty, let me jump into the next one. So far 2-1 set, which is still a really good set. Yo, Jamie. Great. Thanks for dropping in by. Appreciate the words. Much love here from the States. Yeah, right now I'm 2-1 on this set. I haven't played much this season, so I'm actually kind of surprised I might actually be able to hit veteran. Alright, Charger Bug. I'll show you how I deal with this type of lead. I always just stay in for the most part. Just gonna throw the foul play here. Yo, Zonderage, bro. Great to see you. Yeah, I remember like all those grunt cups back in the day. Yo, it's been years. Now that adds more context. That's crazy, bro. Great to see you. Alright, I'm just gonna let it go through, honestly. Charger Bug leads aren't actually that bad with this team. Like, this whole team's weak to Charger Bug, but it's actually... I've beaten this Pokemon so many times. Alright, so in this situation, I think it's best just to, like... let Scrafty die here. Like, what value am I going to offer here? So they have Clodsire. So this is a good opportunity for me to bring in the Shadow Crest. Yeah, man, love you too, dude. Those are the good old days. The grunt cups. I'm gonna let this first one go through. Since I am Crest, even though I am Shadow variant, I still am a Cresselia, you know? And we're gonna... Okay, I thought I was gonna CMP here, but... I may get a shield, but they may just take this too. I don't know how much this is gonna do if they do take it. Okay, so it barely lived, so it must have been a CMP. I think I commit 1 shield at least here. Because Crest might actually be really good. Okay, I'm gonna switch out now. So now all I really gotta do is get up Acid Sprays with Tentacruel, which I should be able to do. If this is Crunch, like, I could still take a Crunch here, that's fine. But more than likely, they run Ice Beam and Hydro. Dang, the lag is real here. I can't even, it won't even let me use my move. I'm just gonna let it go through, because I think I barely live. The lag is like insane here. But fortunately, that won't be able to stop me. Okay, they're gonna throw a move, and then... Okay, actually... Perfect. Yeah, like what's with this lag all of a sudden? It's always like that, I swear. Alright, so 3-1. So this is a good set regardless so far. At least I won't drop at all. And I can always still go up. We'll see how this last battle goes. The one team with the Ninetales and the double Cofagrigus, or like the Runarigas, Cofagrigus, like that was spicy. Let's see what this person runs. This is good. This is actually a really good lead for me. Considering they have the throw returns on me. Yeah, they're trying to catch a move. So I'm just going to generate energy. Then I'm going to bring in Tentacruel. This is such a... this is definitely going to be a win. How can this not be a win at this point? I like have 2 foul plays stored on Scrafty, and I don't have to use 1 shield here. And I could just farm and have energy from Tentacruel too. So I'm going to go for 1 acid spray and then just farm. In fact, I'm just going to... I'm just going to let it go. I'm not even going to like... I'm going to under tap the acid spray too so I can get more farm. You still never caught a Shundo? I think I've only got 2 in my entire time of playing the game. It was an Inkay and Flygon. Well, it was a Trapinch on a community day. Yeah, I feel you, bro. Because of the new, you're talking about the new season, right? That's coming up. The rework. I mean, to be fair, the way I look at it is like, a lot of those Pokemon are still probably going to be good to a degree. Wow, this lag is insane. Maybe I can change the frame rate on my game too real quick after this battle. Yo, this is just straight win for me, by the way. Let's go, Chris. Okay. Hopefully I catch the foul play here that they were trying to throw into Cresselia, I'm assuming. Yes, I did. Dude, this is great. Yo, what's up, Papadon? Thanks for swinging by. Glad you enjoy the content. These are tough battles, that's for sure. Yeah, counter is pretty much dead to a degree. You are right. Oh, nice bait there from the Sableye. I think this is still a win. Yeah, because I just don't shield here and I just bring in Cresselia and I have confusion. Nice. I can even live that. That's crazy. Even better if they throw all their energy into Scrafty. Because I'll just be able to farm down now. Like, them saving the shield actually isn't beneficial here, because I am Confusion Cresselia. It's spicy. I feel like I'm the only one that would recommend around Confusion Cresselia in the Great League. But it's like, I don't know, I've been using this team since Season 3. I'm using Shadow Cresselia lately just because it's new. Kind of like it, honestly. So 4-1 set there, wow. This is awesome. That's a good start. Was not expecting to even do good. I just wanted to go live. I feel like every time I've gone live lately, I've actually been getting some decent battles for myself. Like, I actually look good. Dang, I might actually be able to hit veteran. I legitimately have just not been playing. The fact that I'm playing this team and it's letting me climb is actually really cool. Because after this season, this team might be dead. Because, like Jamie Campbell here is saying, counter next season is getting a huge nerf. I mean, what if I run Snarl? I don't even know. I don't even remember if Snarl got nerfed too. Maybe it did. I like barely looked at the new move update, if I'm being honest. Like, I kind of looked at PB Poke, the next season prediction or whatever. Okay, in this scenario, I have to switch in Tentacruel regardless. It's kind of a tough pickle, but this is how I have to play it. Against a Toxicroak lead, I have many seasons of experience doing this. So I'm just gonna take the Mud Bomb, I'm okay with it, whatever. Then they'll switch, yeah. Okay, that's good. Still a tough pickle, but you know, just gotta run with it. I'm just gonna throw Skull to try to get an attack drop. Okay, unlucky there, but part of it. I think I may... This is a tough call. I'm gonna have to let it go, I think. I think I'm gonna bring in Scrafty just because I already have like bad matchup with the Toxicroak. And I do have Thunder Punch now. But this is pretty bad for me, I will say. It's not like a good alignment. Yeah, I know what you mean. Poliwrath was like pretty dominant, and now it's like... I mean, to be fair, it is kind of a welcome change, but I understand too, it's expensive to build Pokemon Go, and Carbink I think is like ranked 2 now in the next format of Great League, which, you know, doesn't feel too good about if you don't have the XLs for that Pokemon. The team I normally would use is regular Cresselia with this line, but I've been using Shadow Cress just because it's new. I think the bulk is better on regular Cresselia, but I feel like some of these matchups, since I'm running Confusion Cresselia, even when I'm using regular Cresselia with this team that I'm using, I do feel like it's kind of nice to have that extra damage output from the Shadow variant. I'm gonna have to take one of these. Alright, this is actually not too bad. Alright, I'm gonna have to commit a shield. Okay, I don't know. This is gonna be super close if I can even win a match like this. Because Toxicroak has energy, and the timer currently is just not on my side. Oh, I shouldn't have tapped the confusion there. Yeah, this is bad. Oh no. Yeah, I lost. I needed to catch this move, but overtapped. Just barely. Yeah, because now... Wait, actually, if they stay in... Gosh, this lag. Yeah, no, still not enough. I had to at least have a Thunder Punch ready for Toxicroak. Yeah, if I could have at least caught that move, I think I could have maybe won. GG. Pretty tough battle, but almost. I wanted to up the frame rate here too, I just remembered after... Oh wait, let me check some of these. So... I don't have my natural frame rate on right now. The native, excuse me. Maybe that'll help out here. I don't know. It probably won't do anything. It does look a little better, but... Is it actually performing better? That's the one downside about GBL, is that it still just kind of is rough. Yeah, Gligar is pretty good in these last few seasons. Let me catch all these real quick. Thanks for tuning in today, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button. Oh yeah, Dragapult. Yeah, that's right, some of the Galar Pokemon. Dragapult is awesome. It would be cool if they made like a Legends version of Galar and we actually saw Dragapult before it was a ghost type, you know, because it is based on an actual... Apparently it was an actual Pokemon. That I think like went extinct or something. Alright, I'm gonna try. Tough battles. Triple. Oh, you mean the triple nerf on it? Yeah. That's a good point. I mean, to be fair, it's a welcome change, right? Like to see such variety, but I think the biggest argument could be said is the investment Stardust. Someone like me, I've built like crazy spice Pokemon for so long that I actually kind of have a lot of these things that are now going to be somewhat relevant. So that's kind of cool. Oh, it's not raid hour, it's the Magnemite spotlight hour. It's like 6:25 p.m. here. Yeah, I have I mega evolved Scizor so I can get some more XL candy. Because I do actually have a hundo Magnemite I could build for Great League, but I don't know if I will. I think I'll commit one shield here. No problem. I know what you meant. I figured you saw the Magnemite. I threw that a little early. Yeah, they actually just let it go. Okay, so since it's Azu, I'm just gonna keep Scrafty in here and just throw Thunder Punch and let it farm me down if that's what it wants to do. That way I can just bring in Tentacruel in on Azumarill. Okay, they throw the move, which I'm fine with. That would be cool, Darumaka. It's a cool Pokemon. I know what you mean, like I've built real Spice myself and they were just bad decisions. Like I think I built Blissey for Ultra League. And that was one of the worst investments of Stardust I've ever made. And XL Candy, because I could actually have used the XL towards a Great League Chansey. Which actually could be kind of a troll pick. So I'm gonna throw one Scald and then I'm gonna throw Acid Spray into this Lantern. They actually shield. Getting attack drop is pretty insane. Then I'm gonna switch in Cresselia and just kind of farm it with Confusion. So that's why I like Confusion Cresselia, is because I'd like to pair it with Acid Spray. And look how much this is doing with... This is just neutral damage. It's kind of insane. And I could take this now that the Scald debuff as well. I mean, it's even though it's Shadow, it's still Cresselia, you know? What? Look at this lag. What is this? You see this stuff? This is what I gotta deal with on the regular. Like, it's like literally freezing my cast. I'm just gonna not shield at all. Like, there's no point. Because I have Tentacruel. You know? Like, what is going on? Is this normal? Is this the game that we're all playing? I'll even show you the Blissey, because I feel like that'll get more value. Me just showing it to you on stream is like more value than me actually using it in battle, because I think I just dropped my elo when I tried using it last season. Like, I legitimately just dropped like a fly. Here it is. It's real. Wasn't worth it at all. Ooh, nice. That's crazy. How many do you need to get that? Dude, it's like I'm only 2 sets into this stream and the lag is insane. I swear, like someone's like pressing a button. That's what it feels like, dude. Like, I swear. Okay, Lurantis. I'm just gonna stay in on it. I ran a Lurantis once, I think at the Fresno Regional. I mean, it's probably super power Leaf Blade, right? Might as well, like, I'm just gonna let it go through, I don't even care. Just super power me. Okay. I could take another Leaf Blade. 200, oh my goodness. Yeah, that is a big investment of time. I'm just gonna let it go through. I can take it. I don't really care. I guess I could have just gone for Scald here. Probably would have been a little bit better if I'm being honest, just because I could have gotten attack drop and did more damage. But you know what? I'm pretty close to the Thunder Punch. So this might still be pretty good for me. Yeah. Plus I resist the Shadow Claws. Okay. Just gonna throw Thunder Punch. Let's see if I get the shield or not. Oh yeah, that's true, because of the hourly charge. That's a great point. Okay. Kind of a tough one. They tried to catch a move there, but I think all they did was actually assure me that I'm in a better position now. I'm just gonna commit the shield regardless, because I think I still get to the double grass knot before them. I'm just gonna throw this one. And I think I'll be able to live an attack still. Let's see how much a Shadow Cresselia Grass Knot does to Azumarill. I have no idea. It's pretty good. Pretty sure I can... It might be Hydro Pump though. But I feel like I could live a Hydro, but I don't know, I'm Shadow. It might be a lot. Okay. I insta-swap to Scrafty because I know that if I don't, I'm probably just going to feed this Azumarill energy, and I'm actually able to just get to the Thunder Punch. GG. Holy smokes. Yo, what's up, Alfie? Welcome. Yeah, I'm still... If you're still in my Discord, you can send it there if you want. Right. Pretty decent. Tough battles. Wow. Very tough battles. I'm surprised I'm climbing right now. I mean... Let's see. Let me just focus. Okay, so Clodsire lead. Definitely a tough lead. They switch and Annihilate, so I'm going to switch in Shadow Cresselia for sure. Okay. They might just throw Night Slash. Should just take it. Gosh, yeah, that's what I thought. So now I'll shield and then I'll farm down. This lag is just crazy. I know, right? Maybe they'll bring some value back to Scrafty. Okay, so I can just farm it now. Alright, they bring in for Alligator. Kind of scary, I will admit, this is scary situation. Oh my gosh, you're trying to tell me that's not... Dude, that has to be, like, not coincidental. Like, it always happens at the most significant moments of the battle. Okay. It just feels crazy. I'm just gonna bring in Tentacruel here, like, for real. Okay. I want to get a Scald off on Claudie here. I don't care, I'm just gonna commit the shield. If I get the attack drop, this will be a pretty decent scenario for me. I'm gonna try to generate a little bit of extra energy. Bro, thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, that's true, Alfie. But I think, like, there's something to say about Ferrothorn. I've seen some people talking about Ferrothorn being pretty decent coming up. Yeah, this is still going to be kind of a tough battle, I feel like. But actually, if I could just barely farm this, is good. No, I can't. Okay, actually, this is good. Almost got to the Thunder Punch. They knew they couldn't mess around here. Yo, thanks again for that donation. I appreciate it. Alright, I'm just going straight Scald here. I'm good. I can live this attack. This is crazy. Crazy set right now. Yeah, I'll just call you Zonderage for, since, you know, now I know that's who you are. Yeah, so Zonderage, whenever I first started streaming, I used to run these PvP tournaments called the Grunt Cups. I actually have the VODs from the second tournament and all the way up to, I think we did 7 of them. I have the VODs here on my YouTube channel on Sassifrass if you ever want to watch them. But they were like our own formats that we made, and we hosted them live on Twitch. They were fun. You're chilling with Gudra in your camp? Yeah, that sounds fun. Are you playing, like, are you playing Pogo with your Gudra, or do you mean like you're playing like Sword and Shield or something? No problem. Yo, this is an insane set. So I'm 3-1, I think, right now. Crazy. After that, like my very first battle of the set, I got like pretty bad matchup, and I struggled to try to overcome it. But so far it's gonna end up being a neutral set. But if I win this battle, then it's gonna be another 4-1, which is pretty sweet. Okay, so Water Gun Lantern. Actually a pretty good scenario for Scrafty. I mean, not really, but I might be able to catch a Surf. Dang. I'm just gonna let it go through anyways. I'm hoping I caught the Surf. You're playing some Scarlet. Yo, that's awesome. I was shiny hunting Applin a little bit earlier in the day for trying to get the full family. I'm gonna shield once, just in case I do get an attack drop with Scald here. Because if I do, that's gonna be pretty good for me. Yeah, that'd be really fun. That's a good idea. Maybe there'd be more interest on the Pogo side. Here, I'm gonna close my door over here. Oh, this is good. I'm just gonna let this go through, by the way, since I should be able to tank it a bit better. And I'm just gonna throw a Scald because I need the damage more than anything here. Alright, nice. So yeah, they bring back in Lantern, which is fine since it is Water Gun. I'm gonna wait out the timer here, and then I'll just bring in Scrafty. Let it go through. I am excited for it, J-Rod. It seems very interesting, to say the least. Okay. Gosh, it's just absurd. Maybe I should do like a tournament with Discord or something. That might be cool. Dang, maybe I should not throw in this energy at all. I was going to try to switch out with the timer, but I think I may have messed up by doing this. Yeah. A little bit of mistake. Yeah, I think so too, actually. That makes a good point. Clodsire might be a problem. Alright, so 3-2 set, but just made a little bit of an error during that match too, I feel like. Should have just not thrown any energy, and I think I could have at least brought the Wigglytuff down. I don't know though, to be honest. With lag, probably not. But that's still good, it brings me pretty close to veteran. Which I wasn't even intending on doing this season at all. I don't know. I'm just playing the same team I always play since like season 3. Aside the fact that it's now Thunder Punch, Scrafty, Shadow, Crest. I've hit Legend with this team before, but the Dunsparce in Area 0, very cool. You're trying to get the certain segment one. Yeah, Clodsar is already pretty good. And it's just gonna be better, you're right. Yeah, let me just throw a foul play here. Yeah, I think Tentacruel will be cool. It might be better against Clodsire with Poison Sting. So that's something to look forward to. What was that sick Shadow Min you had years ago? Wait, which one are you talking about? Alright, I'm hoping I just caught the X's right here. Oh, which one have I... Oh, you're talking about Max. I actually reached out to him like a month ago because I was like thinking about him and I haven't heard from him really in general. Guess I will. Oh, I wanted to shield that. I kind of messed up there. I didn't mean to throw that in immediately. Tough battle. Kind of like a hard counter situation. Let's see if I can pull off another good battle here. That was like me completely throwing the match too. Like I didn't even wait out the timer. I threw Cresselia. Like I was trying to shield with Tentacruel, but I don't know why I didn't register my shield. Because I wanted to try to at least throw Scald into, even if they were just gonna let it go, you know. Yeah, a lot of bad leads now. I feel like every time I do good in Go Battle League, I get immediately met with like a pretty bad set. So I think this is just kind of the natural path of the Go Battle League. In this situation, I'm going to throw Acid Spray out first, and then I'm just going to spam Scalds. So I'm doing more damage when I throw them. You have the 2-segment form? Do you have a shiny one of them? Thanks, bro. Yeah. Again, it's nice seeing you. Yeah, honestly, I've been wanting to reach out to him because I haven't seen him for a while. Like, I hope he's alright. Alright, I do get the attack drop, but I'm just gonna let it go through. I think I need to save the shield. I'll bring back in Scrafty once the timer goes out, but yeah, this is gonna be a tough battle. Just gotta enjoy these final moments with Scrafty while I can. Let's see. Yo, that's awesome. Were they a lot of physical attackers as well? Alright. They have double, but I'm just gonna... At least I catch one of them. Okay, they do switch and Dugong here. They're gonna throw Icy Wind. I might as well just let it go through. Yeah, dude. Zonderidge, great to see you, man, for real. Yeah, you can... I'd be down to add you again. Or I don't even know if I've ever had you. I think I back in the day probably, but I don't know what happened. You have a shiny Dunsparce? Yeah, that's awesome. So you don't know if you're gonna evolve. Are you gonna evolve it, or are you just gonna keep it as Dunsparce? Yeah, this is kind of a bad situation for me, realistically. Still, it's not like looking too great, especially if they get an attack drop on me, and they don't. Yeah, honestly, I still lose this. Like, what could I do? You know, Like I could have bait maybe, but they don't even have to shield this. Yeah, it's GG. Dang, what is with this lag? Do you see that? Like you have to be seeing that, right? How frequently that occurs, like those stutter moments. Like that's crazy, yo. I mean, I'm pretty much dead anyways. 3 of the 4 physical attackers, so you just pretty much nerfed their entire offense. Yeah, I mean, I knew they had double, but I don't know though. It almost feels like I could have got to that double Thunder Punch here maybe. But I don't know if the Thunder Punch would have been enough to knock out, because it is neutral here. Or I think it might be a little weaker than neutral, because I think ground, it's an immunity, which I think it has a different calc than just being resisted. Yeah, even when I get these bad leads, I can still do pretty good with this team. Yeah, I agree. It's one of the reasons why I don't really play much these days. I just feel like it's a waste of time. Like not entirely, like when I'm not playing every day, it's actually not that bad. But if I was playing every day, it would really start to bother me. Because it is a little, it's kind of unacceptable at this point that it's this laggy. I'm just gonna throw the Thunder Punch here. Nice, they just let it go through. They bring in Poliwrath. I could have actually just brought in Tentacruel here. That would have been a better decision, actually. Mainly because I can wall it. I should have just brought in Tentacruel, because more than likely they have Annihilate in the back line. That's what I think. See, look at this. Like, what is this? This is just a disgrace. Alright, I will be sure to add you when I'm done streaming. I'm just gonna let it go through. Dang it. I thought I could get to the Moonblast there, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. I do feel like they just have Annihilate. I'm just gonna take it, I think. And pray. Yeah. I'm just gonna let it go through. Please don't get a boost. Please get the attack drop. I'll shield once here. Please don't get an attack. I mean, they're more than likely going to shield this, so I think I should have bait, realistically. I think that was the play. Yeah. But that's... Look at this lag. Like, come on. You're trying to tell me this is fair. I like Sobble. He's pretty cool. Like, what is going on? Like... How is that not by design? Do you see this? How did... I should have been able to actually do something there. That was like the most ideal scenario for me, getting like the attack drops, and I was losing so much fast attacks. Like, that was actually just insane. This game is like broke. That kind of makes me not want to play anymore, honestly, because it's like, that's like, am I crazy? Like, you saw that, right? Like, isn't that like, doesn't it feel like I should have been able to actually do something there? Like, I even knew what was coming. Take care, Lugia. Hope you have a great evening. I mean, it's like I said, I was just trying to play for fun, but It is kind of insane how poorly the game runs. Like, that was just like bad. And I'm right next to my Wi-Fi and everything. And the thing is, it's like it always happens during the most crucial parts of the battle. That's why it's so weird. It's not like... It's always when the attack and energy matter the most. Like, which is arguably every battle, you know, when you play from the very start. Here, I'll try to play out another battle and see if I get a similar situation, but... I mean, it was a tough battle regardless, but I feel like I actually had play there still. And I also messed up, to be fair. If I would have brought in Tentacruel originally as my safe swap, I would have been able to counter the alignment of that match better. So I kind of messed that up, realistically. So here I'm going to safe swap in Cresselia. Okay, so they have Trevenant, which is actually not too bad, since I am Confusion. That's the one thing. I wonder if... I mean, them just changing moves arguably shouldn't make too much of a difference to the game. But I know exactly what you're saying. Like, maybe it will actually pose a problem. Okay, so here I'm just gonna have to commit the shield so I can assure that I win switch. And then... yeah. Should be able to just barely farm it. If they bring in... okay, they have Procalor. So I'm just going to go for a Moonblast. Just because both my attacks are resisted anyways. So in this situation, it's kind of interesting because... I think I'll just try to bring in Scrafty. I wonder if I could live a Disarming Voice from Croconaw. Like, do you think I can? I feel like maybe. It's gonna hurt though. Okay, that was good though. That's all. That's pretty much all I really wanted to happen. Then I switch in Tentacruel. I could just farm it. I'm just gonna straight farm it. I'm gonna save all my energy for double Scald. That way it's just game over. Yeah, I could take these Hydras for sure. Nice, they can't even get to it apparently. Alright, so at least I get a win there. It might be, it's okay if I get a bad set. I mean, they were all really tough battles, but it's just the lag sometimes is a little annoying. And it could be my phone, you know, I'm thinking like, is it my phone heating up? But it's not even that hot. Like, I'm like barely through the stream. And it's feeling like issues are occurring. But regardless, with that being said, I've climbed. Which is pretty awesome. Alright, Vigoroth lead, that's okay. I can stay in on this. I'm gonna build up to the foul play here. Okay. I wanna let the body slam go through. And then throw Thunder Punch. Because they could think it is a foul play. Good. I'm gonna switch in Tentacruel after the shield. And from here... okay, so they want to switch in Mandibuzz. I'm gonna throw Scald first, just because getting an attack drop would actually be huge here. Okay, no attack drop. I think I'll just keep throwing Scald. I think that's the better play regardless. I'm gonna go for one shield, just because if I do get a debuff on the Scald, then I'll be able to tank these Dark Pulses a little bit better. Let's see. Throw another Scald. Okay, no debuff, but honestly, I could just take it anyways. At this point, better. Ooh, I could probably even take one more if I really wanted to. I'm gonna see if I can live this, barely. Yes. Okay, so they actually went for early, so. I just want to win Switch at this point. So I'm just throw early. I mean, I'm just gonna throw the acid spray. I maybe could have just barely did that, but I didn't want to really find out. Okay. Tough battle, but yeah, I don't know if I can overcome now. Yeah, this might be bad for my... Yeah, this might be GG, honestly. Because they could probably just farm it at this point. Yeah. I'm just gonna throw Moonblast because it does do more damage. Oh my gosh, actually, that's huge. How many times have you seen that happen? Because I've done this. I've had flips on Trevenant multiple times with Cresselia. Because they don't shield. They think I'm going to throw Grass Knot, and then they're going to tank it. And that's not what happens. Alright, I mean, even with like those laggy sets, I still got 2-3. Or those laggy battles, excuse me. So regardless, I'm still a higher elo than when I started the stream. Which is cool. A cool reflection of the team I'm currently running. Especially with like such bad leads that set. Like it was just brutal all around. I literally thought I was just about to lose that match too because of that Trevenant. Okay, for Alligator, this is a pretty good lead for me. Alright, so they bring in Venusaur, and I'm going to switch in Cresselia because I am Confusion. And I'm just not going to shield the Frenzy. And yeah, I'll probably shield the second one. If they get it off. Yeah, they just barely get to it. It could depend on the IVs, I'm thinking here. But I think getting that one shield is going to be crucial. Giving a shield, because I do have Grass Knot for Alligator to get a shield back, and then I could just bring in. Actually, I could probably get to the double Grass Knot here. All right, let me throw the first one. All right, sick. I'm gonna get to the second, so that should be good, and then I can just bring in Tentacruel to wall for Alligator. Okay. I'm just gonna bring it in now since I don't really need to wait out the timer. And it is just regular, so the Hydros aren't gonna hurt as much. It could be Crunch though, to be fair. No. Okay. I don't know what it is in the back. It could be like a Charmer, so maybe that's why they're staying in. Let me see. Okay, no. It's that's why they stayed in. I'm still okay here, this is fine. I'll throw the Foul Play with Scrafty into Salazzle, and then I'm not gonna bother shielding this. There's really no point. Okay, we go for Poison Fang, and I could probably even farm at this range. And I think I even have Thunder Punch. Okay, that was one counter away, I think. Yeah, and then I'm gonna throw Thunder Punch, and that should be game. Alright, strong start to the next set. That's good. GG's. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit the like button. It does help my content out a lot. Hope you're having a great week. It's Tuesday here. Just trying to get in some of my Go Battle League battles because I haven't been playing a lot this season. But there is a chance I might be able to hit Veteran on stream, depending on how well these last two sets go. Which I was thinking I was in like the 2300s for some reason when I started the stream, but I was at like 2432 or something. Okay. For Alligator lead. Another one, but Shadow variant this time. Gosh, that's... Like, does that make sense that it got to that before me? I feel like that doesn't make sense. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a scary one. I'm just gonna let it go through regardless. Okay, they got the attack boost. But I'm just throwing this so they don't throw another Night Slash into me. Okay. I guess I'll commit the shield just so I can win switch. That might be important in the grand scheme of everything here. Hopefully I can get off this Grass Knot into for Alligator. And then that way I'll at least be able to get a shield. And then if I need to, I could just bring in Tentacruel. Okay. Scary Pokemon though. Shadow variant always gets me. It's a little scary, yeah. Okay, bringing in the Tenta. Okay, they switch out with energy. Makes sense. If I get an attack drop, that would be pretty significant here. But I do not. I did have a foul play on Scrafty, so I'm going to throw it, and I just need one more. Into Claude here. It's still a kind of scary battle, that's for sure. Trying to think, like, what do I want to do? Probably better to play it like this. Because I don't know if they could farm Scrafty down before I get to a Thunder Punch. Alright, I think that's game from them. Because I'm pretty sure I can tank the moves with Tenta before they can... I could farm it down before they can do much. Maybe two of them though is enough, but I think I might be able to even get to the Acid Spray before the second Hydro. Yeah, it's kind of dicey. GG. Crazy battle. My clothes, oh my gosh. Alright, this will be the third battle of the set. So far 2-0. Honestly, I'm getting really lucky with some of these no shields I'm doing with these Annihilates, because if they just threw Shadow Ball, I'd be wrecked. Okay, Annihilate bleed, so I will save swap out. Okay, they're gonna throw a Night Slash, I'll just take it. And see what they want to do here. Okay, they bring in Dugong, which is cool. This is a cool team. I'm just gonna throw Acid Spray because, yeah, I want to. I'll throw Scald here and see if they decide the shield or not. Okay, they don't. They might. I'm trying to think like what would be better here. I'm just gonna let it go, honestly. I think it's better. Annihilate's a good Pokemon to bait with, to be fair. It's frightening. If it gets that attack boost, too. Okay, I'm gonna wait out the timer, and then I'll let this Icy Wind go through, which I assume they're gonna do. Okay. And then it's gonna insta-swap out. Then it all comes down to the back line. I guess I'll just let this go through. Yeah, this is kind of an unlucky alignment. Very random. Okay, so pretty much it's over. Actually, I could... It's not over yet, actually. I just gotta shield these, because I can resist all of Annihilate's attacks. No, I think it's still over, pretty much. Because they can shield, and I don't think I can really do enough damage here, regardless. Yeah. Hey, Fro. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. GG's. So 2-1, I think, in this set right now. Usually when I see teams like that, I'm like, what is that team for? Let's see. Deoxys lead. So I'll stay in here. Just because, for the most part, I could take all of the charge attacks. I'm gonna throw foul play. I usually play Deoxys leads a little bit different than the way I play other stuff. Okay, I'm going to switch in Cresselia to catch a move, and they're going to throw their energy regardless. Interesting. I'll shield once. And then do a Moonblast. Though we're gonna farm down, which is fine. It's like pretty much, I can't really stop it from happening at this point. If I was regular Cresselia though, I think this may have been a better matchup for me to do 2 charge attacks. The problem is now I'm gonna get smacked by the return. Which is problematic for sure. Okay, they're gonna throw a Psycho Boost, I think, here. Or Rock Slide, okay. I'll just get off a foul play here. I mean, regardless, I'm kind of in a bad position because they can just go for Psycho Boosts. Think twice here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave because pretty much already a loss. I don't really have much left on my team to really deal with whatever they have in the back line. Which I'm going to assume is something that just does good against my back line. Anyways, just based on how that team's structured. Alright, so let's see how the next battle goes. It is an Ozzy lead. So in this scenario, I'm going to save swap in Cress. The thing is, I could technically stay in for a little bit with Thunder Punch on Scrafty. I think I'm gonna actually just let the first attack go through here. And they might switch. Okay. So they have Wigglytuff here, interesting. So far, Tentacruel's looking really good against this team. So I guess I'll see. Technically, I could bring in Scrafty and farm it. I'm gonna actually do that. Do you think they're just gonna throw Icy Wind here? I'm gonna take, you know, they'd actually throw the Disarming Voice. Yeah, I think I lost. I was thinking they might bait just because, you know, I might have just shielded. A little unlucky there, I would say. Guess it really just comes down to this though. Yeah, they shield that. Yeah, this is looking pretty bad for me. If I would have at least shielded, I think I would have been in a better position. Because I could have gotten to a Thunder Punch at least on Azu. Wait. Okay, this is good. I'm gonna go for one Acid Spray just to speed up this process a little bit. I don't want to take too much damage from Azu if I can avoid it. Yeah, I should have undertapped the Acid Spray though, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's game regardless. Yeah. Definitely messed that up. That should have been a pretty good matchup for me to win. But I just completely like... I think definitely not shielding the Disarming Voice cost me. Because I could have just brought in Cresselia and, you know, or I could have just brought in Tentacruel and farmed down Wigglytuff there. And it wouldn't really matter if I shielded or not. But I just figured they were going to bait me and I could just get that farm down and maybe build up a little bit to Thunder Punch. But seeing they had Guzzlord in the back, it's like, oh, actually, definitely just messed up a little bit there. But yeah, all these battles, even the ones where I'm losing, there's actually play, even though I'm getting the card countered by a lot of them. It's really just like not knowing, like, oh, should I be playing around a certain thing differently? Like, it's easy to look at in hindsight, but regardless, good battles today. Definitely tough. Okay, so Lantern lead. I'm just gonna let the first attack go through. This will be the final set as well today. And then I'm gonna throw one outplay, which will be a decent chunk. I'm hoping I caught the Surf here on Lantern. And I did, so that's good. And end up having Guzzlord here. Okay. So I'm just gonna go for Acid Spray here because that will be nice to have the defense drop here on Guzzlord. Let's see. I'm gonna shield once because I think this is CMP. Okay. It's still gonna be a pretty bad match. I feel like they have a Charmer in the back. Like, I just have a strong suspicion they're running a Charmer in the back line. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna throw Thunder Punch here into the Lantern. and see if they shield or not. If they decide to shield, so. Okay, they have a Lickitung in the back. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. I think I'm gonna have to let this go through. Okay, I'm gonna throw a Moonblast into Lickitung and hope it's a reasonable amount of damage. They might shield though. Okay, they do. Come on, game. See what I'm talking about, chat? It only happens like in these crucial moments about energy. Do you see what I'm saying? And watch, they'll like undertap this and okay, thankfully they didn't do that. Dude, this is just like such a nightmare though. Like legitimately. Then they're gonna switch into Guzzlord, right? Oh, the Lantern. See, like, oh man, I could have actually gotten maybe to double Thunder Punch here if I would have played this better. Oh, yeah, that's GG. I need to throw a Thunder Punch there. Or maybe I just got lucky and I was still able to pull off a W. These are insane battles. Holy smokes. Every battle has been so close, win or loss. Good sets though, I mean, like I said, I wasn't even trying to hit Legend or anything this season. Next season though, I may try to make that journey, since we're going to be exploring an entirely new meta, and it should be interesting to play, even if the game can't function properly. Alright, Charge a Bug, not a bad. It's like bad, but it's like honestly not that bad. Alright, I'm gonna take this first X Scissor. Dang it, I threw that wrong. I meant to throw it earlier, so they got that Volt Switch, that stinks. Yeah, messed that up pretty bad, honestly. Okay, let's see if they shield or not. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like look at that lag, I didn't even get a full... Crazy. Alright, let's see what they bring in. I may not want to switch out here. I'm gonna switch. I'm safe swapping in Crest because regardless of what they throw, even if they just want to spin, I mean it could be Night Slash. I'm just gonna take the first move, even if it's a dig. Yeah. Okay. I'll throw the Grass Knot. Yeah, you have to let that go through. I don't know, I don't think there's really much play here for me. I am going to bring in Tentacruel though on Gligar, but it's going to be a tough one regardless. This might be okay. It's not good, but it's actually like, it all comes down to the RNG elements here. Do I get lucky with an attack drop? Or am I going to just be beaten up pretty bad here? Yeah, I do get the attack drop. Okay. This lag is just out of this world, ladies and gentlemen. There's no way I could win this. Pretty sure that's GG. If I could have caught that move on Scrafty, it would have been better for me. That's really what I needed to happen there. Is I needed to catch the body slam and then switch back in Tentacle and farm down Vigoroth. Good game. That's what I was trying to do, is catch the move. Yeah, because if I could have got that extra energy on Tentacle, I could have flipped the Gligar matchup in the back. Yeah, but it was like a bad lead also, so it was kind of like a tough one to try to overcome. Yeah, Vigoroth is pretty fast. They're actually, we were just talking about this during the stream, during the next season, they're going to be nerfing counter. So a lot of Pokemon, even like Scrafty, are going to be pretty bad moving forward. Just trying to get some usage out of it. Vigoroth has been pretty prevalent, excuse me, at being really good at the limited metas it tends to show up in. Let's see. I'm gonna try to farm. And they actually just quit. So I have like, is that the end of the stream already? No, I think I have one more battle. This was a really tough set. Oh, it was Gligar. Gligar has Wing Attack, and Wing Attack is actually pretty fast at generating energy. It's a really good Pokemon currently in the formats. Okay, so Wishcash. Dun, dun, dun. I'll just let it go through. Yeah, definitely. Gliscor was really cool back when Gen 4 first came out. How unlucky getting the attack drop. It's kind of crazy though, like I didn't think, for some reason I didn't think Wishcash got the Scald before Scrafty got to Foul Play. But clearly that's, I'm just wrong there. I'm just gonna let it go through, whatever. Bring in Tentacle for a farm down, and unfortunately I can't farm it. I'm just gonna take the Mud Bomb. I think this is pretty much a game over anyways, just looking at the way the lead is. I'm sure my backline's not gonna be able to deal with it either. Yeah. Exactly. Then they probably have like some Dark type or Steel type as their last Pokemon. I'll commit one shield here. Alright, I'll commit. I'll just commit both at this point, because I kind of have to. So the Scald, they might just let it go, which would be cool. But like I said, they probably have a way to deal with Cresselia in the back. Okay. The lag is insane again, but I think this is the last battle, so I'll be done after this. They have Superior. Alright, so I'm throwing Moonblast into Superior. I'm getting crazy lagged, and I can't even get Excellent because of it. Yo, this has to be like something that's like more than just my lag. Like, how convenient that I can't get that extra damage that's probably going to end up being crucial in this battle watch. Like, this is actually just insane how unlucky I am. Like, look at how laggy it is. Okay. Like, this is just like a nightmare. Like, this is so dumb. Yeah. I feel like I should have actually, like, been able to win that, yo. Oh wait, I do have one more battle after this. That was, like, so weird. Good battle, though, I guess. I don't know. Like, that was just, like, wow. Alright, let's see. You're hyped for the Switch 2? Have you seen more information about it? Let's see. I'm gonna go for the shield here. And you think it was registering everything correctly? Because that right there didn't register my fast attack. I mean my charge attack, excuse me. It like registers the charge attack too late. Like that was actually like another example of like what's been happening too much tonight. That's crazy. I didn't even realize I committed 2 shields here. I must be losing it at this point. Like, legitimately. Yeah, I'm gonna actually bring in Cresselia here and see if I can farm it down before. Nah, I needed to switch out probably there. But yeah, that's just GG more than likely. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's game. Dang, I actually had some pretty good play here, but I don't know. I feel like, regardless, it's like my phone might just be too warm or something. But I've been getting like a lot of weird interactions where I like press a charge move, but then it like lets me hit the fast attack instead of throwing the charge move. I mean, it's gonna happen just from streaming in general. But like, regardless, it's been fun battles today. GG's to everyone. This is why I haven't been playing much, though, to be honest. I just feel like maybe it's my like situation in general. It's just like kind of tough to play the game like this. Because there are scenarios where it comes down to, you know, you have to make really split decisions with your energy and switching, and there's just so many times where when I get to that moment when I'm about to do it, it just starts like getting that stutter, and it's like even if it matches our energy properly, the fact that I couldn't throw the charge move when I was intending to throw it, it becomes a little problematic, I suppose. GG's though. I mean, 2-3 set to end is still pretty decent. But yeah, that's just pretty much how the cookie crumbles when you're playing Go Battle League. Tough battles regardless, but just how it goes. You were scared it was gonna... You were using your phone to stream and it blew up your battery? Yo, that's insane. Are you alright? You gotta be careful with that, you know? Like, these could be a little frightening if they're like blowing up on you. Yeah, it was fun. I mean, regardless, let me see what my charge TM scenario is like, because that will be the real win. Let's see. 3 charge TMs. Like, literally, I have more elite charge TMs than I have regular charge TMs. That's how much I play this game anymore. And I haven't used charge. I usually like maybe like 3 charge TMs during the rocket takeover because that's all I had. They give you fast TMs for the rocket takeover. I cannot get over this. Like, it's so funny. But yeah, I mean, the new move update will be interesting in general. I just wish that the charge TM scenario was different. Because that's the main reason I'm playing right now, is like try to get some charged TMs. And apparently even by playing Go Battle League, you don't get charged TMs, which is sad to say. Dang, this game is like quite the fun to play. Well, thanks for tuning into the stream today, ladies and gentlemen. You saw it here. I put in an honest effort to get some charged TMs, and I think maybe I got one. But, you know, with that being said, I'll probably try to play a little bit more this week in general, because I really do need some charged TMs. And yeah, for the most part, maybe tomorrow I'll do another Go Battle League stream. So if you enjoyed this, please hit the like button. It does help my content out a lot. I'm always running what I want to run, not like meta, or, you know, I'm running the worst version of team. I mean, it's not really like, I have made some pretty good plays today, realistically. It's just tough still, you know, running a team that I'm running. The fact that I even went 4-1-3-2, 2-3, 2-3, 2-3, that's still a pretty good run. So, thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, and the Sass Squad's getting stronger each and every day. You have a good morning, evening. You unfollow because I said hit the like button. Well, good. Well, it's all good. I mean, you don't have to be here. You're gonna unsubscribe if you want. Like, it's whatever. I don't even, the fact that there's even one person that subscribed to this channel, I'm appreciative. Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you tomorrow more than likely. So peace out, and GG's again to all of my opponents. Regardless if you know, a lot of them probably were just, I probably maybe wouldn't have won even with a little bit of spurts of lag, but it just doesn't really help the scenario regardless, seeing it, you know, because occasionally it does matter on the way I throw my move, but you know how it is. Peace out.